guy, Rodney Smith. Just driving. Wanted to do a video. Wanted to do a video on why I do what I do. Why do I write about economics, philosophy, reality, truth, knowledge? Why do I do podcasts on the same topics? And it's because I feel like that it should be an open dialogue for any issue that a person wants to explore, talk about, or have issue with. People should have a way to express their opinions and ideas on any topic that they want. It should not be taboo. When things are taboo, that's when we get in trouble. Taboo means things can't be talked about, so they go untalked about, and people make up false assumptions and claims about certain topics that are considered taboo because you can't talk about it. If you can't talk about it, and you can't express ideas, nor can you get ideas from other people. So you're stuck with your perception of whatever that topic is that's considered taboo. So I write to explore certain topics and ideas myself. Then I do the podcast so that I can share my ideas with other people and pick their brains about what they think about certain issues or topics. I think we get in trouble when we assume topics don't have to be talked about and that someone else can figure out an answer to a certain issue all by themselves. I think that's what people do in regards to governments or leadership. I meet so many people that believe that a leader needs to solve certain problems for them, or the government needs to solve a certain problem for them, when in actuality individuals are the only ones that can solve any types of problems. See, governments are just an abstract thought of a group of people that have the ability to do actions that individuals are not legitimized enough to conduct. For instance, people considered to be the government are given legitimized power to take a human life in a war, but an individual carrying out the act not under the auspices of government and taking a life is considered a criminal and a murderer and will be locked up. But as long as you're acting under the auspices of the government, then you're given legitimized right to do whatever it is the government decides that needs to be done. So if it's murder, then murder will be done, and people won't look at it as if it's murder because the government did it, and people assume that whatever it is the government does is right. So people look to the government also for financial benefits in the form of welfare, whether it's an individual looking for welfare benefits or corporate welfare in the form of bailouts. So it really doesn't matter who you are, whether you're rich or poor, you still can get some type of government assistance, government financial assistance too, whether you're rich or poor. And so I think that people need to keep their minds open to alternative views, and they should not always depend on the mainstream media, a leader, or the government to solve problems that they could explore and solve themselves. So that's why I do this. I want to open up dialogue. So if somebody wants to talk about any topic, whatever the topic is, I'm open to talk about it because it needs to be discussed. If a person wants to discuss it, I want to discuss it too. Maybe the way that I think about that certain topic is incorrect, inaccurate, inefficient, and someone else can provide some better knowledge and truth about that topic that I could use in my life to help make my decision-making process better. Because that's what it's all about. I do this so in my own mind I can feel like I'm making the best decision possible in any given situation, and I'm not relying on the decision-making of someone else. So that's why I do this, and that's why I want to share my experiences and what I've learned with other people and pick their brains. So this is Rodney Smith, and I'm out.